we have another sardine? Okay, it must really like fish. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. There's a fish there. It's not just a meat. There's a giant red herring that I assumed was a red herring. Let's see what happens. Of course, onto certain doom in the ochre smog of Dispozon. Horrible creatures, deadly fumes. What will get us first? It's difficult to see Dispozon's charm in this smog. Now that's a hungry kitten. It's hauling away the giant herring. The whole wall of trash is crashing down. The ground shaking. Dust is flying. I can't see a thing anymore. Wait a minute. It's beginning to clear. Well, that's a way to find somewhere new. Go east, I guess. Look. There's trash all around us and choking smog. To the north is water, to the south is water, to the east is water. Visible objects, ship, and airlock. Okay. I bet we have to open the airlock. Yes. Enter ship. Fine, you go in first and have a look around. All right, I'm coming. Stop whining. I hate it when you whine. Perfect. The interior of the ship is missing. Almost everything is gone. Someone did a good job of stripping down this old hulk before they trashed it. And another someone has rigged up some cheap controls. Visible objects, housing, pump, port, airlock, breaker, throttle, and battery. Okay. Look at housing. Lock. Look at housing. Use the force. Look. If I must, the housing is meant to hold the ship's ignition battery. Inside I can see a battery. Look at battery. So it shall be written, so it shall be done. It's an old battery, master. Deuterium cell, low influx rating, siliform casing, not exactly on the cutting edge. Okay, look at throttle. Pump. Pump is next. Look at pump. Oh, please, Master Happy Sap, it's not just a coolant pump, it's just a coolant pump, and not a very good one. You know, coolant pump pumps coolant, keeps the ships dry from overheating. Look in there where the piston goes. What do you see? You see nothing. Well, we know where we can get a piston. Okay. What else was there? I've forgotten. Luke. Please, Luke. Apparently I can't Luke myself. Perfect. Okay, so pump port. Okay, Luke at port. Quaint, isn't it? These old freighters only used about 6.5 million ergs. The fuel cell fits into the port right there. Will you stop nodding off and pay attention? There'll be a quiz afterwards. In the port is nothing. Well, we know we've got fuel. Cool. Luke at breaker. The circuit breaker is wired into the ship's ignition housing. Not a bad job. All the original connections were torn out a long time ago. It looks like we aren't the only ones trying to get off this planet. The breaker's closed. Is this your weird open where switches are off when they're closed instead of on? I guess I'm going to assume that. I don't know. Look at... let's see. Look at the battery. Throttle. Some throttle. It looks like it was taken from an old turbo mining auger. Really? Did they honestly expect that thing to initiate liftoff? The so-called throttle is closed. Okay. When you open a throttle, it does speed up. That's true for throttles. It's not true for switches, but whatever. Okay. So the breaker is closed. We're going to assume that's off because it's weird and wrong. So that means we can just take the battery? I'm going to save because I don't know. Okay. Okay. Take battery. Okay, we've got the battery. Oh, this is monstrous. Loaded down like a common transport droid. The ignominy of it all. Oh. That's right. He's got the sardines and everything, or whatever, the tin and the opener, so we can't pick up anything. Exit. Go west. Go south. Enter jacuzzi. Drop tin. Drop opener. Drop shoehorn. What can we take? We want the fuel. Anything else? The piston. There's a pan and a wrench and a flange. Let's just take the... We might need something. I think the wrench. Take the wrench. Okay. Exit. Go north. Go east. Enter ship. Put piston in housing. Piston, empty piston breech, piston, empty piston breech. You don't suppose? Yes, the piston fits. I don't know how I do it. Okay, and the fuel. Put fuel in port. If you didn't want it, why did you have me pick it up in the first place? Really, Master? Hasselblad, out goes the fuel. Fuel's no good on the floor, Master. Honestly, it belongs here in the fuel port. There now, isn't that better? I don't know what you'd do without me. Okay, good. And just drop the wrench. Ejecting Flonsimans ordered. Watch your head, Master Hottentot. It comes out of there pretty fast, and out flies the wrench. Didn't do anything. I mean, we might need it somewhere else. I don't know. Exit. Oh, take battery. There we go. Exit. Oh, things aren't jumping up and down anymore. I don't know what that's about. Go west. Go south. Enter jacuzzi. Okay. You got the battery. Need the shoehorn. Maybe we don't want loose objects around the ship, inside the ship. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know at all. Okay. So now we want to sail west. Now the trash is doing it again. Oh, that didn't work, did it? That doesn't go through. Okay, it's been a while since we saved. Let's make sure we save just in case the drog is not good. You know, that thing with the herring was really bad. Now I think about it. Because, like, well, maybe you can't run out of herrings. But if you can run out of herrings, that was really bad. Because then, like, everything else in the game, pretty much, it will forgive you and you can try again. But once you're out of herring, the tin was empty. We never got the tin to magically have herring in it again, or got to have another tin of herring, as far as I can tell. So I don't know. Okay, out. Okay. Yes. He's not interested in breakfast. Excellent. Enter cave. Charger switch bones. Put battery in charger. There now, my dorsal receptacle is much lighter without the ponderous battery. You know, Mastery, this battery looks like it might be compatible with this electronic configuration. Just a minute. Yes, it fits in there perfectly. Good. Open switch. This is wrong, but whatever. Wah! Don't ever sneak up on me like that again. Alright, I've opened it. Sensors reveal an electrical discharge master, 1.6 megawatts, 1.8, 2.1, 2.7. It's really cooking. Take bone. Drop bone. Okay, so I guess that it goes up to 2.7 megawatts. Excellent. Close switch. Affirmative, closing as ordered. Action complete, action complete. Would you listen to that? I'm devolving into a lower form. My memory will shrink. I'll lose the ability to self-motivate. They'll use me to dice carrots. No more fireworks. Sorry, Master. The spark is gone. It happens. Okay. Take battery. Look, if you want souvenirs of our trip, why not just buy a postcard like everyone else? Alright, I suppose I could pick up the battery. Cool. So presumably the battery's charged now? I hear and obey. It's an old battery. Not exactly on the cutting edge. Yeah, okay. I'm assuming it wasn't charged, but there was a charger, so exit. I assume I had to charge it. Okay. Enter jacuzzi. Sail east, south. So south. What? Oh no, sail east. Sorry, I was looking at where the kitten was. Okay, sail east. Sail east. Sail north. Sail east. Sail north. Sail east. Sail east. All right, here. We're on land. Out. Good. Go north. Go east. Enter ship. Put battery in. Let's see, what is it? It's not the port. I don't know. Drop battery. Maybe he'll figure out where to put it. If you didn't want it, why did you have me pick it up in the first place? Really, Master? Hock your socks. Out goes the battery. Look at that, Master. Hard of head. The battery fell right in place into the receptacle. It's a pretty good fit, too. They were made for each other. Oh dear, Master. The trash on the ground is bumping up and heaving as though it were alive. I'm not certain, but I don't think we have an appointment. But don't we have an appointment to keep somewhere else? Okay, save. I think we might be ready to take off. Okay, so we start by, makes no sense, open breaker. And you think I spent 4 years in the quantum mechanics lab for this? Sigh, okay, Master. Halfafez, it's open. I can hear the hum of and crackle of electrical power. It's working, Master. The creature lifts. Is that lives or lifts? Open throttle? Well, I guess if there's nothing on my social calendar, it's open. We're lifting off. I can't believe this piece of junk actually works. Shuddering and groaning. It sounds just like the noises your head makes when you wake up. Master, have you noticed the drop in air pressure? I can see by the bulgy look of eyes that you're surprised at my findings. Well, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Okay. So we were supposed to make a helmet? What was I supposed to do? Wear the plunger on my head? I wouldn't be able to see. But I suppose I could still tell him what to do? So what do we have left? We had a pan, a plunger. What happened to my old helmet? I had a helmet before, didn't I? I feel like I've got like one time step to do something about this. I don't know though. Close the throttle? We'll probably just crash. Well, we might crash somewhere else. I mean, a pan could be used to close a hole. And if we had the pan on us, it might just get sucked right to the hole. So let's restore, and we'll get the pan. Quite right, our current situation is intolerable. I only hope that there's something on my banks more suited to your particular lack of interest of talent. Okay, okay. Exit ship. Go west. Go south. Enter jacuzzi. Take pan. Okay, so we've got a pan. What else do you have, just so I know? He has the shoehorn and the pan. What else is here? A plunger, a flange. There's a cork. We don't need the jacuzzi anymore. We could take the cork. And the flange or the plunger. The plunger could also potentially block a hole. Probably not as well as a pan or a cork. Ah. We'll take the flange and see if dropping it if it just happens to fall right into place. Okay. No, we didn't take the flange. Okay. Sorry, first exit. So, open breaker. What? Where are we? Maybe that's just the same. It just uses the same method. Open throttle. There we go. We're lifting off. Okay. Drop pan. Please drop pan. Well, it's about time. Do you have any idea how heavy those things are? Crash goes the pan. Internal atmosphere evacuated. Bulkhead distortion. Cabin environment. Non-life sustaining danger. We left the airlock open. That's all it was. Okay. I was like, oh god, how am I gonna? Yeah. After an inexcusably feeble attempt at escaping the planet Dispozon, Master Hufflebad has not only obliterated himself, but the only viable transport as well. I have no choice but to give him a rating of 15% after 356 commands. And that's it, huh? The end. Was there any way out of this? No. No, there wasn't. Okay, end. Run. Yes, I wish to do that. What? I said yes. I don't know. Okay, here we are. Close airlock. You again, what is it this time? You're already 4 weeks ahead on your allowance there. It's closed. The ground is shaking. There are ripples of rotting garbage moving in our direction. I think there's something down there, Master. Shall we investigate? That scrabbling sound seems interesting enough. I've never figured out what that's about. Okay, open breaker. Open throttle. And do you think I spent 4 years in a quantum mechanics lab for this? Okay, Master Hasselblad, it's open. The ship's thrusters have engaged. It's bucking and shaking. I hope this old rattle trap holds together. We're going up. Because that's not enough. Drop pan. Tell me, is there any history of chronic hallucination in your family? Oh well. The ship's going up, up, up. I think we're going to make it. Look, Master, stars. Master, will you scrape yourself off the floor and look at the stars? Some pilot, a few dozen extra G's, and old heart of head falls apart. Okay, so I was supposed to close the throttle again. Largely through my own efforts and some minor contributions by my master, we have escaped the planet Dispozon, even though it was Hasselblad's fault in the first place. I've rated his efficiency at 80% after 343 commands. Okay. So I'm dead, I guess, but we escaped the planet, maybe? The end.